Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, in my reply to PQB 663 of 16 July 2019, I stated that Mr. Raj Dhaliah was appointed as General Manager of the State Trading Corporation on a contract basis for a period of 3 years with effect from 1st July 2015. The contract was renewed for a further period of 3 years with effect from 1st July 2018. Mr. Dhaliah presently draws a monthly salary of 325,000 rupees, comprising 110 rupees as per PRB 2016 and 215,000 rupees as duty allowance. He also draws an allowance of 3,000 rupees for communication facilities and 20,000 rupees as entertainment allowance. The other elements of his pay packet and fringe benefits, that is driver's allowance, motor car allowance, diesel allowance, and of your bonus, gratuity, leaves and passage benefits are as per PRB 2016. Mr. Dhaliah represented the STC on the board of the Rodriguez Trade and Marketing Company, RTMC, from 5th August 2015 to 31st May 2017 as director. He represents the STC on the board of Mer Rouge Oil Storage Terminal, that is the most, as director. He doesn't draw any allowances thereof. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, with your permission, I'm tabling the information regarding Part C of the question.
With regard to Part C, Mr. Deputy Speaker, I have not taken cognizance of the reply yet. Is the Minister providing us in the reply the total amount spent? Because very often we have seen replies which are being circulated and say the allowances are paid as per approved rates. But we don't know the rates. The public doesn't know the rates. Is that information found in the reply of the Minister, which is being circulated, the total amount paid in terms of rupees for mission overseas?
The allowances paid by the PRB is publicly available, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir.
No, I beg to differ with the Minister. Mission, I'm asking for missions.
Yes. Well, the list is complete with the subsistence allowance, cost of air ticket, total cost. Yeah,
okay.
It is a complete list.
Oh, you haven't finished.
I have taken cognizance of what the Minister says, so it's good. So can the Minister inform the House that whether decision has been taken, was taken when he was appointed at board, at the board of STC, whether he is allowed to be engaged in political activities, attending Comité Central of the MSM, attending public meetings of the MSM, attending other rallies of the MSM, and divan-divan. So whether, but in other cases like the MIE, the Minister, écoutez, ticket to pas pour gagner l'élection, tu peux pleurer d'entrée. Ticket to pas pour gagner, tu peux gagner là-bas. Arrête de gagner. Arrête de gagner. On connaît que tu peux gagner. So can the Minister inform the House whether he has been authorized by the Minister or the Ministry to be engaged in full-time political activities while being General Manager?
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I must say that I'm not aware of the whereabouts of Mr. Dhaliah, apart from managing the affairs of the State Trading Corporation.
Honorable Ratna.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. Can the Honorable Minister, if he has information in his possession now, tell the House and the population what were the terms and conditions of the predecessor of the current General Manager of STC?
Yes, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I do have the information. In fact, I must say that the predecessor of Mr. Dhaliah was earning a salary of 80,000 rupees as per PRB recommendations from August 2011 to March 2015, and a duty allowance of 195,000 rupees. Yeah. 195,000 rupees. Yeah.
Order, please.
And of course, when Mr. Dhaliah was appointed, he was appointed on the basis of the PRB recommendations as per his basic salary. And at that time, he had a duty allowance of 138,000 rupees. But I must say that that was increased. It was increased for Mr. Dhaliah, as I said in my main reply.
You should not put question from a sitting
Yeah, it was
position.
increased to 215,000 rupees because Mr. Dhaliah was entrusted with additional responsibilities like the promotion and development of Mauritius as a bunkering port, engaging STC as a shareholder in the MOST project, and he spearheaded a joint venture with MRPL and Indian Oil to develop a petroleum storage terminal
Order,
and jetty,
please.
and to play a leading role for the utilization of LNG in Mauritius and other platform to trade LNG. So, in brief, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, the terms and conditions of the previous General Manager of the STC and the present one are more or less the same.
You have another question? Yes, please.
The Minister stated he is not aware that Mr. Dhaliah is engaged in active politics. He's laughing, he knows. So can the Minister inform the House whether he has had any discussions like the Minister of Education had with the Director of MIE when it was found that the Director of MIE attended the MSM meeting in number 13. So can the Minister inform however he intends for the few months remaining for this government to ask Mr. Dhaliah to go according to his contract and not to be engaged in political activities like he was divan-divan again in the meeting fiasco of Rivière-du-Rempart?
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, as Minister responsible for STC, I'm satisfied with the performance of Mr. Dhaliah.